Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Let's Play. This is Vacosties of the Dark Edge of Light here today, and again we're going to be continuing our clear out of the Corvega Plant. This is therefore technically episode 19 part 2. As we continue clearing it out, we're most of the way through. Now I did jump over to both my settlement and the shop that I've gone to time and time again, and sold stuff off, dropped stuff off in my workbench, stuff like that, just so that I'd be all ready to finish this out. I'm just gonna let it load in. I've actually run back into the plant. I'm all the way up to the spot where we left off, which, as you see, is right here with the ghouls that dropped. Hadn't even picked the stuff up on the map. Let's see here. Alright. So, let's see. So we took all that out. What's back here? Man, don't you wish you could do things like open those giant doors? Jeez. That'd be crazy. It's gonna make me run all the way back around, isn't it? Oh wait, no, not quite. Keep it. Oh, robot. Alright. So that looks like pretty much everything that's in here. Let's see. And then this, I think... Yep, that was a loop around, so we've already cleared this out. So the last part is going to be the upstairs. So I think it's time to hit it and finish this whole zone up. Here we are. This is the upstairs, and there's going to be a lot of enemies up here. So the first thing I'm going to do is those moving lights. That is not the gun I want to be using. There we go. The moving lights are going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. So the first objective for me is going to be to take some of them out.
The Corvega. I like to think of it as a distant...
Someone there?
There we go.
Who's there?
And like I said, this isn't going to be something I do all that often, but every now and then... Wow, apparently it considers me to have completed it already.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Well,
Out there.
a coward or somebody who's just really good at his job.
Time's up!
Oh yeah. Boom! There we go. Nice. Now, for the tricky part here. Nope, didn't make it. Because I didn't actually start my run.
Level of security is necessary these days. So long, locked doors.
Oh boy. case you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get over to the upper level there, and this is the only way I've ever found to get up there. We've cleared out the entire room, apparently. A little bit quicker than I expected to, too. That was far easier in the just outright, I'm going to murder everything mode. Alright. You need to stop. And where's the other one? There it is. There. Okay. Well, we've dealt with that. See, there's that room there, and I want to get into that room, and it's a pain in the ass to get into that room. I've never found an easy way to do it. But I know there is a way because I've been there before. So... Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Are you serious? I never have noticed that before. Wow, that's... Okay, everybody may laugh at me now because I deserve it. I really, really do. Oy vey. Well... Let's see. Random junk. Jared's terminal. Oh, yay! So, nothing really there except you do find out that there's some sort of weird connection. But there we go. Unarmed melee attacks permanently up damage. That's pretty cool. In here, a couple bits and pieces. But the big thing here was, one, this was a quest completion, and two, that Grogneck. Because Grogneck.
Get some, motherfuckers!
Huh.
Not this time.
Somebody's alive. Well, they're not alive anymore. Grr. Why are you people even bothering? I've already taken out your boss. Just seems kind of silly if you ask me. Ooh. However, I wonder, this is an inn. Now see, that would have been cool. If I could have started the whole plant up again. Alright, where are they kicking each other's asses?
Just die!
Well, level 13 out of that. Okay. Let's see. And here we go, this is an out. So we're going to go ahead and just do a quick fast travel to finish this whole quest up, and I'm hoping it's then going to open up a couple other things for us. And then we'll figure out where we're going to go next. So I've got a pretty good idea of where I'd like to go next. There's a couple local things that I'd like to go check out. Get rid of that there chain. And we're out. shouldn't be any baddies left because we did clear them all out before. And there we go. So that is the pillaging and end of the Corvega Plant. Pretty tricky, but a lot of fun. Now, what we're quickly going to do is we're going to go to the radio and see if I can tune in. No, can't quite tune in that frequency. But it's going to give me the information anyway, even though I didn't actually listen to it. Okay, well, you know what? Oh, there it is.
Automated message repeating.
Now we can hear it. Okay.
This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance
So the
Squad
important part
Gladius. Genetic
is
unit in
that
transmission
just
range.
added
Authorization ARCS.
fire
Sierra
support
9-5.
request. So we can now
Our
see
unit
that on
has
here.
sustained casualties,
Is
and we're running low on supplies.
There. We've got a
We're
mission to go
requesting
to
support or
for
evac
our
from position at
locals.
Cambridge Police
That's going to
Station.
be our next stop, actually. This was a failed mission location.
Automated message repeating.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. In case you're wondering why I'm not playing the classical radio or local radio stations, it's just because of YouTube rules. I don't want to end up, even though the permissions are there for the music used in this game, I still don't want to use them just in case somebody wanted to try to, you know, shut down the video because it's using one of those copyrighted songs. Just seems safer not to. It might be one thing if the music was specifically written for the game, in which case it would be part of the implied copyright, but it's not, so better safe than sorry. So that's why it's always very quiet except for the in-game music. That hurt a lot. I should not have done that. Okay. Let's go and turn these in. So first stop, all the way up here in Ten Pines Bluff, which I will not be building up. As I mentioned before, my goal is to be becoming part of the Brotherhood of Steel, so I'm not really going to worry much about the locations that are specifically parts of the Minutemen's settlements. What the heck are they?
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Oh, they're caravan guards. One of the caravans must have just been there and they didn't track out properly. That's hilarious. Okay. So. Now see, I don't know if settlements will change allegiance with you or anything like that, but just in case they don't, I'm not going to build this place up
Find
much.
those raiders?
And yeah, we kicked their asses.
I kicked their asses for you.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Yeah, no problem. For what it's worth. I mean, I wouldn't join them, but yeah, that's just me. And head all the way back to Sanctuary. And you'll notice I really haven't built Sanctuary up much either, just the bare minimums for them to survive. It's my other locations that are really going to be built up. Okay. Let's see if we can't find Mr. Garvey here. So we can finally be done with this leg and hopefully be able to move on to some more interesting parts of this quest. So this way, apparently. Garvey, where the hell are you? What are you doing in the river? Oh dear God, what is he doing in the river? go and get himself killed? What the heck is going on here? What the heck? We're way the heck out from the town.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
You know, really?
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it.
Yeah.
There's something I need to ask you. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I'm not interested in your
Not
life
really
story.
interested.
Just hear me out. This is important. Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
No.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now.
Oh,
Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead.
and I care about this
So
why?
I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle.
Okay.
One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Yeah, well, you know.
Sounds like it's time for the Minutemen to vanish. For good.
No, I don't accept that. The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. Now, more than ever. We just need better leaders. Leaders who will put the good of the Commonwealth ahead of their own little group. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Nah.
I don't know the first thing about the Minutemen.
That doesn't matter. The Minutemen of the last few years are gone, and nobody's gonna miss them. We don't need any more petty politics or squabbling over resources or arguing over who has seniority. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Mr. Garvey is quite right, Mum. If anyone can unite the people, it's you.
Oh boy. You're not gonna like me later down the road. But, afraid,
No,
it's not gonna be me.
I'm not your savior. I have my own problems to deal with.
Mum, it's true we have other priorities, but the Commonwealth's problems are our own as well.
I get it. You can't take care of other people's problems when you're still overwhelmed by your own. But one day, I hope you change your mind and accept my proposal. The Commonwealth needs you.
Well, afraid I'm going to be serving the Commonwealth in a different way. My own way. Alright. Well, let's see if that gave me any new radio frequencies. Of course it didn't. Alright, well. Suppose I better go empty out and then start tracking down to the south. So that's going to do it for this episode. We completed our primary objective. Tune in next time as we head to actually help out the Red Riding location here and go deal with that, as well as most likely go check this out. Hopefully one of those will get me close enough to the location for the robots that I can start that DLC. And that is where we're at this point. Again, my name is Vacosties, and it has been a pleasure playing. This is my Fallout 4 Let's Play. And if you enjoy what you've been watching, then please, by all means, give me a like, subscribe, and most of all, of course, share. It is what helps me grow. It's what helps the Dark Edge of Light grow as well. Speaking of them, if you'd like to see more videos that are group videos with myself and the other members of the Dark Age of Light. Check out the comment section down below where I have both our YouTube and Facebook locations tagged, as well as for my own social media down there, Facebook and Twitter, that you can follow when I'm going to be putting up new episodes and which episodes they're going to be, both for myself and the Dark Edge of Light. I'm Vacosties, and as always, game on.